I seriously don't have this much hair. It's crazy. Watch the video, you'll learn a few things. Okay, bitches, so the first thing I do is wrap my hair up in a bun after the shower, and then I go do my makeup. This allows for my hair to dry down about 25 to 30%, which makes blow drying just a little bit easier. And then I'm gonna part my hair in the center. That's how I do mine. Make sure to brush out any knots or tangles. I'm very careful when I do this with my hair because it's very brittle, it's very dead, it's very broken, it's fragile. So I just wanna take good care of it. So I shake it out, brush it out, make sure it's not knotted, and then I'm going to prep it with some heat protectant spray. Who knows if this really works, but might as well use it, right? After I've applied my heat protectant spray, I then use my Stylist Fresh Start Protective Prep and Primer. This is great because it keeps my hair detangled during styling, and that prevents any further breakage, which is obviously something I'm trying to avoid, so I really do like this product. And for my last step of prep, I like to use this Stylish Sheer Remedy Liquid Satin Treatment. It's just a really lightweight serum that I like to apply to the bottom half of my hair, and especially the ends because that's where they tend to get dry. Alright, so it is now time to begin styling. I'm going to be using my Irresistible Me Black Onyx Blow Dryer. I like using this because it has 7 different air speeds, 7 different temperatures, so this really helps with frizz control, and I can use it on all different kinds of hair types. So all the information for this blow dryer will be in the description box down below. But basically what I do is I flip my hair into the opposite direction, and I use one of the nozzles to more directly blow dry my roots. This is going to give it the illusion that you have more hair. I don't like to use a lot of products because it really makes it stiff, and that just is, it's not my preference, you know? But as you guys can see, I really actually do have thinning hair. You can see my scalp. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, so leave me vitamin recommendations in the comments section. And if you are a hair vitamin company, hit your girl up. My business email is in my description box, all right? Anyway, so I also flip my hair upside down, and I really try and just blow dry all my hair in the opposite direction of which it grows. Once I flip my hair back over, this is basically what it looks like, sort of all kinds of crazy. I like to find my part afterwards and just kind of finger comb through it. I would like to note that I have not brushed my hair through any part of this process. I really try and avoid doing that because of breakage. So once I part my hair, I like to put it on a gentle speed and just kind of blow dry down any extra frizz and moisture out of my hair while finger combing. I don't like to use a brush just because, again, my hair is very fragile. I'm not trying to break it. I'm trying to be gentle. I'll also take my fingertips and I'll just kind of shake the strands loose. That way the warm air gets between them and it just really dries it down and gets rid of that last bit of moisture and frizz. So once all of my hair is dry, I then use a brush to very gently brush out any knots or tangles. But during this process, I do notice that my hair kind of still falls flat even though it's been blow dried in the opposite direction. This is because my hair is thin and there's not much to uplift it. So instead, I use a dry shampoo and I just spray that all throughout the roots. It kind of gives it this root lifting effect without making it so stiff like other root lifters I've used in the past. So I just spray that all throughout the roots, let it kind of soak in and really like do its thing for a minute, and then I shake it through using my fingers. I like to avoid brushes at all costs because, can you guess it? Breakage. So yeah, I just like to shake it through, and as you guys can see, it already looks a lot more lifted and volumized. So the next step in faking thick hair is to curl it. I'm going to be using my Irresistible Me 8-in-1 Sapphire Curler. I'm going to use the 19mm attachment wand. So I just separate my hair down the middle in the back, and then I'm going to create these vertical sections by starting from the part, running my finger down my hair until I reach the edge of my hairline. And I'm going to take those vertical sections and I'm going to curl them away from my face, wrapping it around the wand. Leave it there for about 3 to 5 seconds, give or take a second or two depending on your hair type. And then once it's done, I'm going to let it go and I'm going to catch it in my hand. I'm going to hold it there until I kind of feel that it's cool enough, and then I'm going to just tug on the ends and throw it back. When sectioning your hair, you can start from the under part of your hair or the part. It doesn't really matter which way you do it, so long as you're going from part to hairline or hairline to part. You also don't have to be super precise with it. I do mine really roughly. Just as long as you have a good amount of hair in each section, you should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed through the rest of my hair. You guys should be able to catch how I do this. If not, rewind, rewatch. But I would like to mention that I don't do this to my hair every day. I don't do this to my hair every week. So for those of you who are gonna tell me that this is probably why my hair is thinning, to be honest, it probably isn't. It's probably from like using cheap shampoo and maybe a bad diet. I don't know. But it's definitely not from this because I barely do anything to my hair. So this is what my hair looks like when I'm done curling it, and to me, this looks a little crazy. So I'm going to separate my hair first by finger combing through it, making sure that all the curls are separated. Then for a volumizing effect, I'm going to be shaking through all of the curls, and I'm going to shake through the roots. Sometimes I'll even flip my head upside down and just shake it around because that really does volumize the look. Alright guys, well there you have my curly hair routine and how I somehow make my super thin hair look very voluminous and like I actually have a lot of hair. So I hope some of you thin-haired bitches learned a few tips and tricks with the blow dryer and curling iron and products and whatever. If you guys like this video and you want to try out this hairstyle, give my video a thumbs up. If you guys like me, if you want to see more videos, don't forget to click subscribe, become a new little bestie here on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and where do I go with this? Oh, and like always, until next time, bye bitch.